Next up, I have a resolution accepting the resolution of Brian Downey from the position of
Resignation, you're correct.
Resignation of Brian Downey from the position of building liaison effective December 29th, 2021. I'll make the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, discussion.
Yeah, I'd like to address this. The reason for that resignation was because the previous liaison about a decade ago was paid $15,000 to do a lot less work. I couldn't even tell you how many hours I was putting in. You could ask Donna how much time I spent at Village Hall. I would not ask for more than $15,000, even though it was 10 years ago. But if the salary was to be brought up to $15,000, I would be willing to stay. And so we don't lose that grant, and we keep everything rolling. But that's up to the board.
So I just want to hear it. I mean, it sounds like we have a couple of different issues here. One is, are you resigning or are you not resigning? Let me start that. Or are you only staying if we raise the salary, which we did not do in the budget? So are you asking us to amend the budget also and change the salary?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a couple of questions there.
Yes, that's
Okay.
what I'm asking.
Sorry.
So in other words, you're unless the salary is raised, you're resigning.
With the amount of hours that are put in, and I don't know what. If anybody,
no, I just want to be clear.
I'm trying to be saying.
I'm not saying that the work. We appreciate all the work and everything that you've done.
No, the mayor's trying to ask you, Brian. If let's say the rate does not go through, are you resigning? Yes, no, or depends on each other. He's trying to figure this out. We have to know how to put it to the resolution.
May I ask us? Are you using this resignation to get a salary raise?
No. No, actually, that wasn't even the thought until I realized that there was a lot of stuff that a lot of projects that weren't finished that need to get finished.
So no one else can take that upon the responsibility?
I don't think anybody with my qualifications, and you can't hire from the outside for that position.
Oh my.
All right, so back to the question. If the salary stays where it is now, you are resigning the position.
Unfortunately, with the amount of hours that's put in, I just think it would be fair to bring it back to what it was 10 years ago when the work was a lot less. That's what I believe.
All right, well, I'm just going to say I'm not in favor of increasing the salary of the liaison. We just did a budget. We just went through. We all did a line item agreeing that the salary should be there for whoever should be in the future, whether it be you or whether it be somebody else. You were part of that discussion. You voiced your opinion. You voiced your opinion that it should be raised at that time.
And I did not.
And the board. And the board decided.
Can I just get Brian?
Wait, one person at a time. Let's have Brian respond to what I just said, and then Trustee Pesante, you may speak.
No, that's exactly what I'm asking for him to let you complete your sentence there. I want to hear what you have to say.
I think everybody got the gist of what I just said.
Yes.
Okay.
And the thing is, I didn't think it was proper for me to raise a line item that I was directly involved in. I did reach out to other board members, and it just didn't go anywhere. So that's the reason why I didn't bring it up.
Right. Yeah, as was mentioned, I mean, I think we definitely addressed a lot of issues in this year's budget. But I do not think that we should be raising that line item. And I think it should stay where it is. You mentioned also that it was 15 years ago since that position was. We brought it back. I think it's an important position. But I think the salary that we have in there is a salary where it should remain. So I mean, if that's the case, I'm not willing to vote to increase the salary.
That's fine, but
that's my opinion. I'm it's a discussion here for everybody. But Brian, we do need to know how to proceed. Are you resigning, or the question is
salary from 10 years ago is acceptable for what's today? That's all I'm asking.
Brian, years ago, the mayor's salary was higher than it is currently too. You know what? I accepted the position at the salary and I'm doing the job, and I'm more than happy and glad to do that for the village. And if you don't think that you want to do it for the salary that was put in the budget, that is your prerogative.
Thank you.
And I understand and can appreciate that. But as a member sitting here on this board,
Then
I do not want to.
Then we can move forward with the vote.
Right, exactly. So the question is, does anybody else want to increase? That's my. I'm just putting my position that I don't want to increase that line.
So Brian, a second. Let me open my video. Brian's requested to put it for a vote, so let's put it for a vote. Let's see what happens.
Well, the vote is to accept. Right now, the resolution that we have in front of us is accepting Brian Downey's resignation.
Yes, so we have to just. That's first. Let's vote on that. And so, Brian, you want us to vote against it or for it? What should we proceed now? I want to follow your instructions, Brian.
Well, if we'd like to table that until the next meeting.
Table it to the next meeting? Okay, so we'll table it to the next meeting.
And then it could be a discussion, and then the vote could be made then. It's up to you.
All right.
Okay.
We'll table it. If you want to bring it back later into the meeting, you can bring it back later. But right now, let's table it.
All right. So I will table it to the next meeting.
So Brian, you have to bring up your raise on the new business then, right? Correct?
I hate saying my raise, but
that's exactly what it is.
Yes.
Actually,
let's
be clear. Let's be clear. It's a line item that in April may not be my position.
Well, right now, unless you resign, it is your position that you are bringing up.
Right, which is why I didn't want to bring it up.
Right, but yet this is what you're doing.
So
you know what? Then I vote as you may.
Well, I mean, you just said, do you want us to table? Yeah.
If you'd like to table it, sure.
So let's table that, and Brian, bring it up on the new business so we can vote on the new business. Make sense?
Tonight?
Tonight, yeah, the new business.
No.
No.
If it passes, why table? So.
Yeah, if it's tabled, then we'd have to bring it up at next item, right? Correct?
Which one to raise?
What I think.
Right.
Which part do you bring? Which part do you in resignation or the raise?
The raise.
The raise?
Yes.
So that we should table to the next meeting. The raise.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So in resignation, should we vote or not vote? What do you want to do on that? Or table that too?
We could table that because that's before the term would expire.
So we should table everything. That's what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Can I just ask a question?
Absolutely.
Yeah, this was brought up as a resignation today.
No, it was brought up,
2 weeks ago at our last meeting.
last meeting.
Oh, it was brought up as a resignation regardless of the time. Yeah, it's previous. And how we tabled it, why are we still on it?
No, I'm trying to find out. We're tabling it. So, Brian, you tabling both, or you tabling just one item?
Well, there's only one item to
Well,
table.
there's one
The-
item?
the-
One
There's
item
only
to
one
table.
item to table, so I mean, yeah,
Correct.
because we could vote on it, and then you'd
You
have
want to
to
raise
put, and
on business.
then basically we would have to put him back in the position or someone else in the position after December 29th. If we accept it. I mean, so if we don't table it and vote on it, the position becomes open on December 29th,
On 29th,
right
wait a
after
minute,
December
just that.
29th. I mean, that would be the way it would work.
So the question is,
He can bring up the raise and the new business tonight if he wants.
Right. If he wants, he could bring it up tonight.
The new business could bring up the raise.
Right.
So let's move on now.
So we're going to table the resignation for right now. Okay.
Okay. No,
Yeah, I'll bring up the new, under new business. We just had a conversation before. Does anybody want to have a discussion about increasing the salary of the building liaison?
you take your vote. Let's see what happens.
All right. I say no.
Okay, make the motion.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to make the motion to increase it because I don't want to increase. So if somebody wants to
Brian,
make the motion.
Are we
I'll make the
closing?
motion.
I'll second it. All right.
All right. So what is the motion to increase it to?
What it was 10 years ago, just 15,000, which is $3,000 more than it is now.
Hello, are you there? You're cutting.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Yes, we're here. Can you hear us, Trustee Pisante?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
you're
who
cutting
so
off.
who made the motion? Who made the motion?
I
Brian.
made the motion.
Ended. Okay, and Shimon, you seconded it?
Yeah.
What
Okay,
is- what are
so
we-
discussion,
motion?
discussion, I think we should keep it where we just did the budget. I don't think we need to increase it any further. As much as I appreciate all that Brian has been doing, I don't think we should be increasing the budget, budget number.
Sharon, Nicole.
I agree.
We're going to do a roll call.
All right, Sharon, can you do a roll call?
Sure. First, I'd want to ask the village attorney, Scott,
yes,
is Brian able to vote on this? Should I call his name by roll call?
Brian should not vote.
Hello?
It's a line
Right.
item.
Are we frozen again?
Well, no,
Oh,
it's
wait,
not. It's not a line
Oh,
item.
my
It's a
goodness.
resolution.
It's a
An
resolution.
increasing. It's a
Yeah.
resolution.
He should not vote on his own
No problem.
resolution. It just doesn't make a good practice to do that.
Not a
Okay,
problem.
so he's able to mention it, but not vote.
He should not vote, should not.
Okay. All right. Trustee Pizzante, what's your vote?
The vote on what? I just kept coming in and out.
To raise the salary to 15,000 for building liaison.
No.
Trustee Weiss?
same.
Trustee Moses?
Yeah.
Mayor Bubel?
No.
Okay, so I guess this.
All right. So then I will go back. We had the motion earlier that we tabled. Do we want to bring that up then, since the motion did not carry to increase?
He's tabled to the next meeting.
No.
Bring you know what? Bring it up. Vote on it.
We tabled it, so we can bring it up and vote on it. the next meeting.
Honestly, it's not gonna matter.
Okay. All right.
I'm done.
Okay. So is there any other new business?
Not this week.
Okay. All right. So I'll make a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Uh,
Thank you, everyone.